Financial independence and its outcome. Financial stability is not about being debt-free, it's about having a healthy relationship with money and being able to manage it effectively. It's critical to prioritize financial responsibility by paying bills on time, saving for retirement, and having a plan in place for unexpected expenses. Having financial security empowers individuals to take charge of their lives and avoid relying on their partners for support. Financial stability is a critical aspect of our lives that impacts our overall well-being. It's important to acknowledge the role that money plays in our lives and cultivate a healthy relationship with it. As I've discovered from my research and personal experiences, the concept of financial independence may have a range of interpretations and meanings for different people. Financial freedom can mean different things to different people. It may be the capacity to make purchases without thinking about the expense for some, while it may mean having enough money to weather unanticipated financial troubles for others. Finally, it is critical to establish what financial independence means to you and work toward that objective. For many, it may entail letting go of concerns about how they will handle unexpected or big spending. For some, it may imply gaining financial freedom by becoming debt-free, while for others, it may imply saving enough money to retire comfortably. While some of these viewpoints may be correct, none of them provide a complete solution. True financial security comes from having a firm foundation and the assurance that you can satisfy your fundamental needs without fear or stress. It is critical to have funds for future aspirations as well as a robust emergency fund in place. As Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Do what you can with what you have where you are." Being debt-free is a great way to prioritize financial stability and live within your means. Wealth, as I've discovered through my studies, cannot guarantee financial security. It is not about the number, it is about the attitude. True financial security frees us to focus on other important aspects of our lives, free from the burden of financial stress. Although it may seem like an unattainable goal, achieving financial stability is within reach. Perhaps this is what grace is. Not confidence that everything will be well, but assurance that someone will be there no matter what happens. Financial stability is critical because it can greatly affect your overall financial well-being. Financial security is a key factor in being able to manage expenses without worry. It is a deeply personal and subjective experience. It's important to recognize that what feels secure to one person may not feel the same to another. It's also vital to remember that just because money is a sensitive subject doesn't exclude us from having open and honest discussions about it with others. True financial freedom comes from focusing on your own journey rather than comparing yourself to others. It's about making your finances personal and focusing your attention where it truly belongs, on you. This is one of the most important aspects of achieving financial stability. It is natural for us as humans to engage in social comparison and gauge our worth against others in our community. As humans, we are frequently pressured to adhere to a certain way of life because we believe it will lead to success. Nevertheless, it is critical to remember that true success comes from living truly and in accordance with our principles. What matters most is the quality of your relationships and your interactions with people. What actually matters is not what you have, but how you use it to achieve your goals. Letting go of the notion of a right way to do things is an important component of this theory. Personal finance is deeply intertwined with our individual choices and behaviors. Therefore, there is no one-size-fits-all strategy or timetable. Each person is unique and necessitates a tailored approach. Remember to practice self-compassion and avoid self-punishment when you don't meet your savings goal. Think about what happened. Reflecting on what worked and what didn't is an important practice for growth and learning. Use that experience to improve next time. Investing in yourself is one of the most important investments you can make. Developing the necessary skills requires investing time, energy, and resources in yourself. Oftentimes, we place too much emphasis on external markers of success, such as college degrees. It's crucial to keep in mind that a piece of paper or a title cannot adequately express our worth and value as people. Instead, let's focus on cultivating our unique talents and passions and finding fulfillment in the journey rather than the destination. Expanding your knowledge beyond your professional expertise expertise can have major personal and professional rewards. I've seen that employers respect individuals who can contribute varied viewpoints and capabilities to their firms. Furthermore, they are seeking someone who has the drive and determination to succeed. Our sense of well-being is a critical element in determining our performance. Medical bills can be a substantial source of financial stress. While we cannot control all elements of our health, taking care of our bodies through a good diet, enough rest, and physical activity can have a significant impact on our overall well-being. It entails controlling your emotions and lowering stress. It is critical to emphasize self-care and seek out ways to unwind and relax. It is important to honor the relationships that are important to you, such as those with loved ones and family. But at the end of the day, prioritizing your personal needs and well-being is critical. Prioritizing our mental, bodily, and financial well-being is critical for living a wholehearted life. As I previously stated, owning our story and loving ourselves through the process is the bravest thing we'll ever do. Only when we are brave enough to explore the darkness will we discover the infinite power of our light. It's critical to cultivate a sense of groundedness and stability within ourselves in order to show up as our best selves in relationships with others. Choose a vocation that brings you joy and fulfillment, and allow yourself to earn a living through it. Many people rely on their job as their main source of income. Securing a job that provides a consistent source of income is a critical first step toward financial stability. Finding work that aligns with our passions and brings us fulfillment is a key component of living a wholehearted life. Choose a vocation that brings you joy and fulfillment, as it will ultimately lead to a more fulfilling and purposeful life. When we find ourselves in a work environment that doesn't align with our values or goals, it may be necessary to seek out new opportunities and employers that better support our growth and development. Exploring the possibility of starting a freelance business or seeking a part-time job may offer a solution for you. In essence, you must develop a precise strategy that includes all of your expenses, embrace the discomfort of uncertainty, and remain flexible in your approach as you navigate the ever-evolving circumstances. By practicing financial mindfulness, you can cultivate a greater sense of awareness around your spending habits, gain clarity on where your money is flowing, and ultimately build a stronger foundation of financial stability. Many of us have difficulty with implementation. We are continually assaulted with messages about what we should do or buy in our culture. It is common in our culture to make unneeded purchases. Living within your means is critical for achieving long-term financial success. True financial freedom and security can only be achieved by cultivating the habit of saving and living within our means. Your monthly spending capacity is reflected in your budget. Once you have a clear understanding of your financial boundaries, you can use that information to set healthy boundaries and avoid overspending. Creating an emergency fund is a critical step towards financial security and peace of mind because it allows us to be prepared for unexpected expenses and setbacks that are unavoidable in life. By setting aside a portion of our income each month, we can build a safety net that will help us weather any storm. It is critical to have an emergency fund in place to assist you in navigating unanticipated obstacles. The uncertainty of losing one's job and having to manage a period without a consistent income creates vulnerability. Unexpected circumstances, such as a costly car repair or an unforeseen trip, can occur. By covering critical expenses, an emergency fund can create a sense of stability and help ease financial stress during difficult times. Having an emergency fund not only provides a safety net, but also a sense of peace and security. It is usual for people to prioritize retirement savings over emergency fund development. When faced with unforeseen bills, it is usual for people to dig into their retirement savings. It is critical to evaluate all options before withdrawing from your retirement assets. It's important to remember that financial mistakes can have consequences, such as reduced retirement funds and fines. Let's embrace our flaws and work towards paying off our debts one step at a time. Debt can be a significant impediment on the path to financial stability. Before focusing on debt repayment, it's important to establish a comfortable spending limit and an emergency fund. Paying off any outstanding credit card balances is a critical step toward avoiding additional debt. Do you have any student loan debt? Make a conscious effort to prioritize paying off your debts as soon as possible. Remember, just because you've committed to a 10, 20, or 30-year payment plan, it doesn't mean paying off your debts earlier is impossible. Over time, prioritizing debt repayment can lead to significant financial savings as it reduces the amount of interest accumulated. It's critical to make your regular mortgage payments, but if you have extra money, try paying off other bills first. It's important to prioritize paying off your mortgage early after clearing your other debts and securing enough funds for your retirement, if that aligns with your financial goals. Saving for retirement is an important part of self-care and laying a solid foundation for the future. Remember that fragility is not a sign of weakness, it is the source of innovation and growth. As humans, we frequently struggle with the thought of retiring at an early age. Being able to sit with uncertainty, to not know what the future holds but to trust that we will be okay regardless, is a powerful skill. It requires vulnerability and courage, but it also opens us up to the possibility of growth and transformation. Financial security necessitates planning for times when we may not have a steady income. This is especially important if you want to retire. What I hear you saying is that you are thinking about traveling after retirement. What is it that you really want? Do you feel compelled to donate your time and energy, or do you want to increase your knowledge and growth by taking a local course? Listen to your inner voice and honor what feels most in line with your beliefs and aspirations. Money is certainly a critical factor in achieving our goals and aspirations. It is vital to prioritize retirement planning now so that we can reap the rewards later. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Begin your retirement savings journey today, no matter how small the first step may be. The power of compounding is truly miraculous when it comes to building long-term wealth. Starting early can make a significant difference in your earnings over time. It's important to prioritize joy and play in our lives. Joy comes to us in moments, ordinary moments. We risk missing out on joy when we get too busy chasing down the extraordinary. It's vital to be cautious of our finances, but we also need to remember to live in the present and not let money control our thoughts and actions. Adopting a wholehearted approach to life can lead to increased happiness and well-being. When estimating your monthly budget, make sure to include some money for fun. It is critical to include your partner in this process. It's critical to emphasize quality time with your partner, whether that means going to a cultural event or getting a relaxing massage once in a while. Embrace the joy of dating by exploring playful and creative activities while also being mindful of budget-friendly options. Engage in meaningful connection with your partner by going for a leisurely walk together, or foster a sense of community with your friends by hosting a game night in the comfort of your own home. Embracing and celebrating your financial accomplishments is a powerful way to cultivate joy in your life. Staying committed to your long-term financial plan is crucial for achieving financial stability and security. It requires discipline and perseverance, but the rewards are worth it in the end. Remember to focus on your goals and stay the course, even when faced with challenges or setbacks. Vulnerability is not knowing whether you will win or lose. It is acknowledging the importance of both. It is interacting. It's all or nothing. In the world we live in, imperfection is an intrinsic aspect of the human experience. As humans, we are destined to experience unforeseen circumstances that cause us to spend more than we plan. Instead of perfection, let us strive for progress and the willingness to change our plans when things aren't going well. Keep showing up, even if you stumble along the way. Perfectionism is not the path to growth and success. Embrace the journey and allow yourself to make mistakes along the way. Give it your all and strive to grow every day. Financial independence does not imply being affluent or having a specific amount of money. It is about having the ability to make decisions that are consistent with your values and goals without being constrained by financial restrictions. It takes vulnerability and courage to examine our relationship with money and make intentional decisions that support our well-being and long-term security. Financial independence means having enough resources to meet one's needs without relying on external sources of funding or accumulating debt. financial stability is a critical component of achieving true financial freedom. It entails having enough resources to cover your necessities while still living comfortably. Financial independence is achieved when we can support ourselves with the income we earn each month. It's understandable to feel vulnerable when your income is tied to your job and the possibility of losing it. It gives us a sense of security and freedom to pursue our dreams without being held back by financial constraints. Having financial independence and an emergency fund can provide a sense of security during times of crisis. True freedom comes when we have the courage to make choices that align with our values and beliefs. Remember to prioritize spending in alignment with your values and goals. This can evoke a sense of joy and fulfillment as it gives you the experience of achieving something. Letting go of the constant worry of financial obligations can bring a sense of freedom and ease to our daily lives. Having a solid emergency fund can provide a sense of security and peace of mind, knowing that even in the face of unexpected challenges, you have a financial cushion to rely on while navigating your next steps. In today's fast-paced world, many of us strive for a stress-free life. We often think that if we can just eliminate stress, we'll be happier and more fulfilled. However, as I've learned, stress is an inevitable part of life. Instead of trying to eliminate it, we should focus on building resilience and developing healthy coping mechanisms. By embracing the challenges that come with stress, we can grow and become stronger individuals. Financial freedom is a key component to living a life free from stress. We, as humans, have the inherent ability to make choices and exercise our agency without being solely reliant on external factors or individuals. Trusting that your partner will support you is essential for building a strong and healthy relationship. As we've discussed, financial stress is the top cause of conflict in relationships. It's critical to recognize that, even in a shared budget, each partner will have their own independent financial needs and priorities. It's critical to prioritize self-care in order to reduce stress and promote well-being for both yourself and those around you. Trust is choosing to make vulnerability a daily practice that we share with our loved ones. It means letting go of the fear of being judged or rejected for our financial decisions and embracing the courage to have open and honest conversations about money. While you may need to support your partner in times of trouble, it's empowering to know that you have the means to take care of yourself and your own needs. Living below your means is a key factor in achieving financial stability. Once we have established a sense of stability in our lives, including financial stability with little to no debt, a steady income, and healthy savings, we can begin to explore the possibility of adopting a new lifestyle. Believe in yourself, embrace vulnerability, and strive for growth as you climb the ladder of success. Remember to prioritize self-care and make small, sustainable changes to enhance your well-being. You don't have to beg or haggle with someone to buy a new car, house, or anything else. You have the power to accomplish it on your own. Before making any financial decisions, it is critical to have an open and honest discussion with your partner about your shared budget. Therefore, it's vital to remember that you don't have to bargain with anyone in order to achieve your ambitions. If something is essential to you, it is okay to invest in it and make it a reality. Open and honest communication with your partner can be really advantageous because it helps to avoid unnecessary conflict. Engaging in meaningful communication with your spouse can be a valuable chance for growth and learning, since they may provide insights and viewpoints that can lead to a more positive outcome.